Hey guys, welcome to my first review. You probably read the title, so you know I'm going to talk about Steel Dragon 2000. I'm going to go over the layout, some things I like and dislike, and my final thoughts. Steel Dragon 2000 is located at Nagashima Spa Land outside of Nagoya, Japan. I was able to visit in December of 2022 when I was in Japan. It is currently the longest roller coaster in the world. To start off the ride, you take a right turn out of the station into the chain lift. The chain lift on this coaster is really long, over a minute. I like this chain lift because that minute gives you plenty of time to look at the park and the water surrounding it. Another cool thing about this chain lift is that it actually uses two chains on separate motors. Halfway up the lift, you switch to another chain, which is interesting. Once you crest the lift, you go down a 307-foot drop at a 68-degree angle. The pull-out of the drop is where you hit your max speed of 95 miles per hour. Steel Dragon's drop is one of my favorites. It feels like it lasts an eternity, and it's just fun. After the drop, you'll rise up into a 252-foot tall camelback. I found that this hill gives good and sustained floater. Then you'll hit the second big hill on the ride, which is a 210-foot tall hill that has good potential. But instead of going back down to the ground like a normal airtime hill, it basically levels out up there, killing most of the airtime you would get. Now you've reached the twister section of the ride. To start, you dive off the 210-foot tall hill into your first big helix. And something you'll find with these helixes is that they don't do much. You know, most helixes push you into your seat with good intensity, but with these, you don't really get that sensation. However, they do give you a good sense of speed. After the first helix is another helix. Yay, wow. Technically, this one is a double helix, but after the first full turn, the track begins to become more drawn out, and you get right up to the ground, unlike the first turn. It's a really unique element because not many double helixes do that. Then you hit the mid-course brake run. Once you catch your breath after the insane mid-course, you hit hills, lots of hills. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo, finally. These hills are fine, but as you guessed, they are extremely repetitive. And after hill 3, I kind of just wish the ride would end. 7 copy and pasted bunny hills later, you fly into the final brakes. 2000 is a whopping 4 whole minutes. That's long. Now I want to go over some things about this ride that I like and don't like, so you can expect them if you ever get a chance to ride Steel Dragon 2. The first thing that I really like is the trains. I'm so glad the B and M trains are on this ride instead of the Morgan ones. I'm a sucker for B and M clamshells. I don't know why I can't get over how open and comfortable they are. I do hear some people complain about the shin guards, but they don't bother me at all. Another thing this Giga does good is the length of it. There are so many coasters that make me say I wish it was longer, but this ride does not have me saying that. I also just like this coaster in general. It was my first Giga, so I'm a bit biased. Finally, the ride is very smooth. I'm not someone who can detect slight rattles or anything, so I usually just say smooth or rough. But I didn't find any uncomfortable jolting, so I classify this as a smooth coaster in my books. Now for things that I dislike, starting with the repetitiveness. The final hills and the helixes, which are most of the ride, are way too similar. I definitely would have done something different if I was designing this coaster. My second complaint is the airtime. Despite this ride being a big out and back layout, really only the first camelback and some of the final hills gave okay-ish airtime. Other than that, this attraction is good, but $52 million good, maybe not. Now for my final thoughts. Overall, I really enjoyed riding Steel Dragon 2000. This is a fun roller coaster that's very re-rideable. It's smooth, tall, fast, and very GP friendly. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give this an 8 because when I rode, I just felt happy. Even though it didn't give the most forceful experience, it's still just so fun. That's going to wrap up my review on Steel Dragon 2000. If you liked it, then please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. That's all, and have a nice day.